Hi everyone, and welcome to December the 19th, which is of course the 19th day of our Advent Bites. Christmas is a time of hope. The hope of the world is Christ. There's an old hymn that says, "My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus and his righteousness," and the writer of that took it really from a story that Jesus told in what we call the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew's Gospel. And the story concludes that section in Matthew's Gospel of 5, 6 and 7. And when Jesus is teaching, and he's teaching over an extended period of time, over several days, and crowds were all around listening to him, absorbing what he's saying, and Matthew records some of the teaching. And at the end of it, Jesus gives a story, and he talks about two people who built houses, and one of them built it on the sand, took the most beautiful position, the most beautiful view, and you've been some places and you've looked around and thought, wow, wouldn't it be nice to have a house built here? And that's what he did, and he built it on sand, and beautiful house, perfect location. Another person built the same house, but he looked around and he thought, okay, it's quite nice on the sand, but actually I think I'm going to build it on that rock, on that rocky ground just there, because when the winds come, when the rains blow, when the storms hit, when it's not midsummer and so nice, that it's going to stand. And of course the story is that that's what happened. The house on the sand will fall flat, and the one that was built on solid rock, just the same house, actually may not be as good a house, but stood. Why? Because it was on the right foundations. And Jesus is the foundation to build our lives on. It's on Jesus that we build, and the hope of the world is in Christ. So he came to be, and he's foundational. He is the foundation to build your life on. What are you building your life on? What is your hope? What are your dreams? Where do they come from? What is life about? What are you building your life upon? Is it your background? Is it your position in society? Maybe you come from a privileged position. Maybe it's your skills. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. I don't know what it is. But I can tell you, if it's built on anything but Christ, then you're building on sand. And when the rains come, when the storms come, when the problems hit, will it stand? And this year has been a year of massive problems. But when we're not over it yet, there are more things to come. And you can guarantee that in life there will be more things that are thrown at us that we never thought would happen. Or we've observed them happen to other people, but we didn't think would happen to us. We're not immune from things, and I hope this year has shown us we're not. And yet, perhaps that's not true. I was listening to one broadcast on TV the other day, and they were doing the thing, let's go and interview people in the street. Or actually, they showed about 2 interviews of really random people, and you think, that's not like anybody I know, but never mind. It's what they do. It's good TV, I guess. But they go out and they're interviewing some young people in one area, and people were saying, "Oh well, we don't care. We don't care about COVID. It's not a problem. It's not, Now, I know a lot of young people, and I don't know many people that think like that. They're much more careful and circumspect and considerate for other people. But that can be, but there are many like that. There are many people that still think that, we're impervious to things, but I think the vast majority of us realise we're not. If we never knew before 2020, then we do now. And that's not to panic, that's not to worry about. Actually, that's to put our hope in him. He's the one that we should put our hope in. So put your hope in Christ. Put your trust in God for the rest of this year and into the new year and new years to come. God bless you, and I hope that you'll catch up with us tomorrow.